Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the All Sports Network. Um, Amazing day today. Honestly, amazing day. This game was just insane. I know it was a blowout, but it was really just insane because what we saw tonight, dude, that was like something that's been said many times that even I forget, but should definitely be stressed a lot more though. Is that Chris Paul is as dangerous of a scorer as he is a passer? I forget the people who originally said that, but it's true, and today, man, he showcased it. He showcased it. He kicked the Clippers' butt. Okay, scored 41. Like I can't like freaking insane. Um, Many people, including myself, all thought 2018 that was the year he was going to the finals. Maybe he I believe he was never going to get a chance like that ever again to have a team as complete as that team. And well, I mean, I don't believe the Suns team is as complete or as good really as the 2018 team, but a Rockets team. But it doesn't matter. They're going to the finals. But seriously though, this was insane. Devin Booker though, he also had a good game. In my opinion, with the 22, and four, that was pretty good. But as a lot of people have been, in my opinion, too critical of Devin Booker. This is Jack said this on the podcast. This is CP3's team. He's the best player on this team. Devin Booker's great. Devin Booker's awesome. He really is Kobe-esque, like Jack said and all that. But he is not the best player on this team. He is not the leader of this team. That's CP3, man. The way CP3 changes, the flow of the game and the way he controls it and the things he does is just insane. Um, yeah. Also, I would like to congratulate Jay Crowder. 19 points today. Um, if you saw him play, you would have thought that he never missed a three. Honestly, for the guy was, I was it was going in today, man. Which is great because he had a pretty, he didn't have that good of a game, in game five. So yeah, that was awesome. That was a great bounce back for him. And DeAndre Ayton, he definitely scored a lot more in the post this time. That was awesome. He got a few he got a few good shots in and all that though. So good for him though. Also 17 rebounds. So DeAndre Ayton though is a very underrated piece of this team. But yeah, no, that was just incredible from everyone tonight. Clippers side of the ball though, side of the game. I mean, Paul George. I would label this as a pandemic P game. Honestly, I know a lot of people might think I'm crazy or whatever though, but Paul George shot like 38%, 40% or whatever. No, I'm pretty sure it's over 40, but he only had 21 points and he played like 42 minutes. Yeah, no, I would. He did not step up. That's why I would label this pandemic P game. Honestly, is just because, well, yeah, he didn't go. He didn't hit the side of the backboard. He didn't go 3 for 13 or whatever. Though he didn't step up. He didn't step up. Honestly, and that's what sucks. He shot the ball I think 15 times tonight. 15 times. You know, uh, that's how many makes he had in game five. I'm pretty sure. Um, so yeah, that was my opinion. That was atrocious though, because he is the best player on this Clippers team. I would, you know, I, going into this, I assumed he's dropping 40 again though, because that's him dropping 40, and everyone basically doing their thing gives him the best chance of winning. Instead, um, Marcus Morris outscored him. Marcus Morris, and they basically played like the same amount of minutes. Um, yeah, no, this Clippers team, yeah, no, yeah, no. I don't know what's going on there. Kawhi's probably gonna resign though. LA. I had my doubts in the beginning though, but Jack has brought this up of just like, yeah, he's in LA, like, and they're still contending. So yeah, no. They're most likely gonna keep Kawhi though, and that's gonna be that. But yeah, Terrence Mann 5 points. Um, Good defense, like I said though. Marcus Morris 26 points. Oh my gosh, I cannot. he's quietly been a pretty decent scorer though, and I hate saying good things about Marcus Morris, but I mean, kudos to him, really. Um, yeah, yeah, no, my girlfriend actually confused, thought that Paul George was Marcus Morris because he was doing a lot more scoring and all that though, and so that was pretty funny. But that goes to show you the even from like a casual like the expectations, or not even a casual, but like the expectations of Paul George, but yeah, no, Beverly. One of the things that made me think that we're gonna win this game was when I saw that Beverly was playing quite a bit of minutes. After he hit like after he hit like 20 minutes, I think I was like, yeah, they're not winning this game. That's just that's just the vibe I got. Honestly, no way are you winning game when Pat Bev and Reggie Jackson are playing together. In my opinion, I mean Reggie Jackson paired with someone else for sure, just because Reggie Jackson's. I mean, not tonight, but he's had a lot of playoff games this year, but he's had 20 over 20 or whatever, close to 20, and this is a team led by two other stars. But yeah, no. Pat Bev, you gotta move on for him. He's getting paid, I think, $14 million or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But trade that. Honestly, trade that right now. You should not you should not have him on your team. Um, yeah, no, just play 31 minutes today, man. Like, and he's not a lockdown defender at all. He gets a lot of effort, yeah, for sure, but he's not a lockdown defender. And then DeMarcus Cousins, yeah, when he's putting up 12, man, like it's cool that he's putting up 12. It's cool that he's getting his scoring, and it's cool that he's showing his shooting and whatnot though. But um, yeah, I personally still would not want him on my team. But yeah, so that pretty much covers that up. Honestly, going into the offseason though, I see a lot of moves for the Clippers. They got, like I said, like Pat Beverly's got like a 14 salary, $1 million salary, and then Luke Kennard hasn't actually been like that atrocious for the Clippers. It's just they don't seem to want to use him. It's weird. But I mean, he didn't have a good game today, but you know what I mean. Luke Kennard though, but yeah, no, like Beverly Kennard. Yeah, I do see them getting moved though. I'm pretty sure Jackson's a free agent, so we'll see what happens there. But he's definitely proven he's a pretty darn good shooter. And that honestly, he's pretty good player, which I never thought I would say about Reggie Jackson. Honestly, I remember just thinking, yeah, this guy's a guy that's a point guard that's not bad at anything, but isn't great at anything. And I still don't believe he's great at shooting, but he's pretty good. Yeah, no, he had some insane games though. But kudos to the Clippers though for really getting as far as they did, um, especially without Kawhi. Um, but yeah, no, if Serge Ibaka, if he's got something left in the tank, and if Kawhi is all good, yeah, this team can be something next year. And that's another thing too, though, is just that next year it's probably gonna be a completely different finals matchup. You know, it, next year is gonna get tougher. For every team in the league. The West is gonna get better. The East is gonna get better. You gotta realize though, the West has some of these young teams coming up. Some teams can make moves. Honestly, some guys are getting players back. So yeah, no, I don't see the Suns repeating. To be honest with you, like I love Paul, I love Booker. You know, I freaking just I love watching Michael Bridges, but um, yeah, no, if LeBron and AD are healthy, um, and even if Paul George and Kawhi can get it going again, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, just because they got pushed to 6 without Kawhi. And yeah, no, and the Warriors they're most likely gonna come back. So yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. I see this maybe as like a 2011 Maverick scenario, not in the sense of like this is like the same run as the 2011 Maverick because it's not. But more in like the off season and the next season. As in like they probably don't get better. In fact, they might even get a little worse in the off season. Um, depending on some news. And the next year they don't they don't go to the finals. That's kind of what I'm expecting here. It could be wrong though. The Suns could end up repeating or something, but I don't believe it though. However, this is definitely Chris Paul's year. And gosh, man, it makes me happy. Love Chris Paul. It's so great that he's finally getting a ring. Yeah, no. It is. I've read some things though that he actually might decline the player option so that he can get a multi-year extension. Which, if he wins a ring, the Suns are giving him whatever he wants. So, it, at least I believe so. But yeah, no. Just great game today, honestly. Um, yeah, we'll see what this finals matchup is. I thought it was gonna be the Bucks, but looks like the Hawks might just take a 3-2 lead, um, pretty soon, or not. But yeah, no, it's definitely a weird thing. But whoever comes out of the East, though, Suns in 6. But yeah, no. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.